let me hit with the first question now. Can you see the first question I wrote?
I can see.
Right, how did the movie compare to your expectations going into it? So if you were to summarize what you're saying, or if you want to expand on anything here, I mean, tell you what, maybe I'll drop my opinion, then I'll catch yours, and then let's do it that way. So it's funny, everything you said there about um uh the movie's premise being its main priority. Yeah, I definitely feel that. I feel that I think the whole thing that this movie was prioritizing was PR. The whole thing was, remember the last Mario movie? We gotta just hit them over the head with Rainbow Road all over the place, so that they don't know what hit them, and they go out seeing stars. So I which I felt I kind of respect the studio for doing that, because the gaming industry, the gaming movie adaptation audience are very picky, and well, at least all the movies that have come out, most of the movies that have come out from the gaming industry, uh, have been something that have displeased them, and the gaming audience are not shy about saying what they hate about it. So Marion's saying, okay, let's not take any chances and try and be artsy fartsy. Let's just go in, and we got to win over the lay people, the Wii audience, the people, the grandmas, the grandkids, everybody. We just need to let them see something bright and colorful that they can go home and the kids can point to their screen and tell their grandparents what's going on for us. And I got a feeling that they were just crossing their fingers, hoping that the audience members would fill in the people who don't know what's going on. But what do you think?
I actually it matched my expectations perfectly. I went in. I got a good feeling that this film was going to be a vehicle for Shigeru Miyamoto. It was going to be. It's the first movie that Nintendo had a hand in.
Mm.
And it was going to feel that way. And so I went in thinking, okay, it's going to be bright, colorful, funny. The fact they chose Illumination, the studio who did the Sing and Lorax and Despicable Me, the Minions, pitch perfect. They were the ones to do this. They do big, bright, colorful, bombastic worlds very well. And simple humor. So, yeah. I went in thinking, I'm going to get a good laugh. I'm going to see a bunch of references. There's going to be a bunch of musical cues that I recognize. And at the end, Mario's going to beat Bowser, or Koopa, as they say in Japan.
Yeah.
And I expected that. And if I got that, and I got that, in a spectacular way. It was big, it was bright, it was beautiful, it was funny, it hit the nostalgia nicely. And Mario and Luigi beat Bowser, which was nice. It was just a nice touch. I was on board with Luigi being the damsel. Peach has moved past that role.
Mm.
So even in the trailers, seeing Luigi being kidnapped and held, and having Mario save him, that's perfect. Straight off the bat, they've got the brotherly connection. I knew what I was getting into. I was more than surprised. It beat my expectations in the quality of its presentation. But, I didn't expect it to go in and be wowed by the story.
I must say,
the trailers pretty much told me everything I need to know.
Yeah, exactly. And considering it's Mario, it's something that most people, as you said, expect to see. As you say, would expect what you see on the tin to match what you get inside.
Yeah, it's what it says on the tin. Yeah, that's what I expected. I can imagine, I can hope that in future films, and the success of this is so far, I'm sure they will make more. But maybe later ones will have a more depth of character, will allow the characters to grow. But as it stands now, nope, we got to get in, figure out the world, get everyone comfortable with it. Fine.
For sure, mate. Yeah, that's great. Okay, now here's my next question. What do you think of the performances by the actors, Mario, Luigi, and other characters? So for example, now we're talking a lot about Key as being Koopa. Not Koopa, excuse me, Toad.
Toad.
Yeah,
I liked Key. I liked it but he was underutilized. He could have been. I think he should have been used more. But that's more of a storytelling, story narrative. It's the hero's journey. I'm thinking about in that regard. He needed to be there to help Mario as the audience surrogate to kind of figure out what was going on. But again, as I said before, the film assumed you knew this, you know this world, you know the rules. So when stuff happened that Mario didn't understand, but the audience understood, it's fine.